And now it's time for the one, the only, and we can all give thanks for that fact, Trtan back time. All right. February 16th, 1978, the first BBS is created, CBBS in Chicago, Illinois. It opened to the public the following year. It connected 253,301 callers before it shut down. Now, BBS systems were the forerunner to the internet. They allowed users to upload and download files, chat, and play games with one another. The simplicity of the 300 baud external Hayes smart modem simplified BBS creation and access, helping to popularize BBS use, the bulletin boards. At 300 baud, it would take over 7.5 hours to transmit a 1 megabyte file. A modern 10 megabyte per second cable modem can do it in less than a second.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Happy birthday to Rico Browning. Born February 16th, 1930, American actor, underwater cinematographer. The film he's best known for is The Creature from the Black Lagoon, in 1954. The creature in the underwater scenes. Ben Chapman played the monster on land, and during the filming, Browning held his breath for up to 4 minutes.
Holy smokes.
Yup. February 17th, 1959, the low-budget horror film House on Haunted Hill, starring Vincent Price, is released. It was produced and directed by William Castle, who is known for his use of gimmicks to promote his horror films. This film featured an effect he called emergo, in which a plastic skeleton would fly over theater audiences during the corresponding scenes in the movie. House on Haunted Hill was made on a budget of about $200,000 and earned over $2.5 million at the box office. Its huge success inspired Alfred Hitchcock to make his own low-budget horror movie, Psycho.
Oh, and look how that turned out for him.
Boy, howdy. Happy birthday to Aaron Montgomery Ward, born February 17, 1843, American businessman, creator of mail order in 1872. His first mail order offering consisted of a single 8 by 12 inch sheet listing 163 items for sale and included a money-back guarantee. By 1883, his catalog had grown to 240 pages and 10,000 items.
Ooh.
Montgomery Ward's.
And wasn't that a department store?
Big department store,
Okay.
had them all over America.
Yep.
February 18th, 1930, a cow named Elm Farm Ollie becomes the first cow to fly in an airplane. The 72-mile trip from Bismarck, Missouri to St. Louis was part of the International Air Exposition in St. Louis. Elm Farm Ollie was milked mid-flight, and her milk was placed in paper cartons and parachuted to spectators below. After the flight, Elm Farm Ollie became known as Sky Queen.
Aww.
There was a television show around that time called Sky King.
Oh,
So
okay.
she was Sky Queen.
Good for her.
Happy birthday to Jack. Now, some people say Palance, some say Palance. So Jack Palance. Vladimir Polaniuk, that was something like that. Polaniuk, that was his name. Vladimir. Born February 18th, 1919, American Oscar-winning actor. Sudden Fear in 1952, City Slickers, 91, he won an Oscar. And on television, Ripley's Believe It or Not, he was the host from 82 to 85. February 19th, 1972, Sammy Davis Jr. kisses Carol O'Connor's character Archie Bunker on the TV sitcom All in the Family. For decades, this was considered the longest studio audience laugh in television history and became known as the kiss heard round the world. Happy birthday to Lee Marvin. Born February 19th, 1924, American Oscar-winning film, Oscar-winning actor. He was in Cat Ballou, where he won an Oscar in 1965, The Dirty Dozen in 67. He was also on an old show around 67, M Squad. He was Lieutenant Frank Ballinger.
Ooh.
All right, February 20th, 1962, John Glenn in The Friendship 7 circled the globe 3 times in 4 hours and 56 minutes, reaching speeds of more than 17,000 miles per hour. The successful mission concluded with a splashdown and recovery in the Atlantic Ocean, 800 miles southeast of Bermuda, the first American astronaut to circle the globe. Happy birthday to Richard Matheson, born February 20th, 1926. American author, writings I Am Legend in 54, which was made into the movies The Last Man on Earth in 64, The Omega Man in 71, I Am Legend in 2007, and was the inspiration for Night of the Living Dead in 68 from one book. Matheson also wrote The Shrinking Man, which was filmed as The Incredible Shrinking Man in 57. His films, Trilogy of Terror for television, he wrote 16 episodes for The Twilight Zone and the Star Trek episode The Enemy Within in 1966. And finally, I have this problem. Have you ever heard of this where I constantly wake up during the night and I have to eat? You ever heard that problem?
I've not heard
It's
of
called an insomnia.
But oh, I did not even mean to. That was great. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yes. You forgot something very important, though, on one of those dates.
Nothing important I can think of.
How dare you, sir?
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. February 20th, right?
Yes.
And it was the day that, of course, it was the first football game played with a baseball. It didn't work out, so
Yes.
that's why they invented baseball.
Yeah.
And it was the football games would play with a real foot.
Foot base. Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's your birthday, isn't
My
it?
birthday, February 20th, 1992. She came screaming into the world, people.
1992. So now everybody mark that down. We know how old she is. So she ain't going to get away with this teenage stuff anymore.
I won't, but also it's going to be helpful when I forget how old I am. I can just be like, viewers, send me a message. How old am I this year? I forgot. So I'm already at that
20th.
point.
What else happened on the 20th? Was that the...
Rihanna was born on the 20th.
Yeah? That's about it?
That's about it. And
There was something there. What was it on the 20th? What was on Trtan Back Time?
oh, it was the 3 times around the globe, 4 hours
John
and
Glenn.
7 minutes. John Glenn.
There you go.
Let's do it again, John Glenn. But